So we're joined today at SlatorCon London with Neil Zeghidour, co-founder and CEO of Gradium. Welcome to SlatorCon.
Thanks for having me.
So Gradium is known for building voice AI models for other companies to build products on top of. So what's your take on what's easy to fix and difficult to achieve with voice AI today?
So I think we have seen recently both an improvement in the quality, so that's the naturalness, the fidelity of the voices, the accuracy in pronunciation, and so on, as well as the improvement of the underlying intelligence of voice agents. So we work on voice models, and other companies develop very intelligent and capable text models, and when you combine them together, now you have a voice agent you can interact with that is going to be smart and sound good. So that is working quite nice, but then you have a lot of challenges in doing the last mile in naturalness between a voice agent today, which still has some latency, that lacks context in when they should barge in or when they should stay quiet, covering a lot of languages and dialects, including unwritten dialects. All of these remain big challenges that separate what is still fundamentally an artificial experience when you talk to a voice AI rather than when you talk to a human.
And obviously, Gradium, you provide voice AI models in multiple languages. To what extent does the training data influence the final outcome if the training data is based on English or other languages?
So there is indeed a big difference between languages, right? So even if we take what we could call high resource languages, let's say English and French, right? We have seen issues, for example, with other voice model providers where there is so much English, in particular from the US data, in the training data, that then when they train their model, even in French, the accent is going to be more North American, so more Canadian than French. Some words that can be that exist in both languages are going to be pronounced in a American manner rather than in a French one. So you already see a collision between like the English big mass of data and the other languages. Then if we take a longer tail of languages, the difference is even more striking. In particular, being able to collect high quality data, hire voice actors, hire annotators in either long tail languages or languages that have fewer speakers, or languages that are fundamentally based on code switching. So that could be, for example, it's much easier in Arabic to train a model for the Arabic spoken in Abu Dhabi than the Arabic spoken in Morocco, because in Morocco it's going to be a mix of French, Arabic, Berber, and so on and so forth. So data today is really the main topic in voice AI and in AI in general, right? The algorithms are kind of mature today, and all the work is about feeding the right data to it.
That's really interesting. And of course, you've just released an open source vibe coding solution for voice AI, which sounds super interesting. I don't know if you could tell us a bit more about that.
Yeah, it's called GradBot. So the main idea is that we train kind of raw models in a way, right? We don't make voice agents or voice solutions per se. So what you train is model for real-time transcription and real-time voice synthesis. And when you combine both with a text model, what we call today an agent, you can create a voice agent. And so the idea of GradBot was that in a few lines of natural language, or even through a vocal instruction, you can say, build me an app that can go over Booking or Airbnb for me and find something that will fit what I want for my vacation. So you can use it to do search, you can use it to give you advice, you can use it to design a game. The idea is that very easily you can turn any experience that will be textual into a voice experience. And the idea was to make that very convenient and very easy. You can literally do that in a few minutes.
That's super interesting. Well, thank you very much for coming to SlatorCon. I hope you enjoy the rest of the conference.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
Thank you.